Hey guys, welcome back. Bushcraft family here. Today we're going to do our monthly market review. I used to do it every week, but I think people got tired of it or whatnot. So I switched it up and just doing it once a month. And this is for July. So let's go ahead and get started with this. Let me switch it over. Hey, there we go. And oh, look at them peaches. Okay, first of all, let's go ahead and asparagus. Domestic production has finished, and all markets are adjusting post holiday. Supplies and demand from Mexico and Peru are steady. And here we go with avocados. And if you haven't noticed, avocado prices have went through the roof here lately. And again, avocados on alert. They have been on their alert for since I've been doing this over a year now. Um, the Mexican harvest has improved. Sizing is heavy on 48 count to 60 count. Um, what this means by counts, whatever the crate size is, um, the more you get into the crate, the smaller the size of the fruit. So the bigger the fruit is, the less you'll get in the crate. So that's how they determine the crate sizes and stuff. With fewer number two fruit, Peruvian imports have increased with more supplies in transit. And we got green beans. Alert on our green beans. Eastern supplies are better. Markets are lower with good quality. Western markets are uh, moderate, moderating with good demand. Then we have our berries: blackberry, blueberries, and raspberries. It looks like blueberries are under alert. Blueberry demand exceeds supply with pro rate serve. California has finished, excuse me, finished for the season with only limited supplies available. The Pacific Northwest will start packaging this week. Raspberry markets have stabilized. Blackberry markets have increased and will be unsettled for the next few weeks. Let's go back up here to our strawberries, which I don't know why they don't put strawberries with the berries, but yeah, strawberry markets are showing some strength as supplies continue to come off. And we got broccoli and cauliflower. Broccoli quality is mostly fair to good. Markets are steady to strong. Local production is ramping up in some regions, causing demand to fall for California production. Cauliflower markets are mostly steady. Sizes are peaking at 12 count, with limited 9 count, and 16 count quality is good. And we got our celery. Markets are steady with some suppliers impacting by pith and cedars. Some fields are showing heat damage, which will reduce yields and productivity drive markets. We got our citrus, lemons, limes, and oranges. Lemon markets are steady on choice and higher fancy. The peak sizing and grades we have, and it says, have shifted from large fancy to smaller. Choice on the central, and then we got to go down here to finish reading it. California coast. Quality is good. Lime markets, which is under alert, are stabilizing and demand and supply equal out. Self life and color are declining due to extreme heat and humidity. And we're going to see a lot of that, guys. With the heat, is anything on the west is going to be uh, getting a lot of heat damage. With the heat, you get lower production and discoloration, and you get marks on the produce and stuff like that. Shelf life and color are declining to extreme heat and humidity. Sizing is peaking on 175 count, 200 count, and 235 count, with lighter supplies on 110 count and 150 count. Orange markets are firm. California, Valencia are peaking on 88 to 72 count. Fancy grade imports will start arriving in July. And let's go back up here. As you can see, we have this top 5, and this is the top 5 alerts that we want to pay attention to for this month. Bananas. The tropical storm in Guatemala has negatively affected supplies. So be on the lookout if you're a big banana eater. Prices may go up, or you might not see too many bananas on the shelves. Brussels sprouts. Supplies have tightened as quality issues persist. Cabbage. Markets are volatility can't talk today is expected for the next few weeks. Corn, and this is not a good thing. Corn, we shouldn't have these issues on corn because markets are active with light supplies and challenged quality. Peppers, chili supplies are our biggest concern. Not much to say there, and I usually don't do much about the weather because you get the weather. Okay, we're going down here, and we have cucumbers that are under alert. Eastern supplies are light. More volume should start soon to help with supply. Quality is good with strong markets. Demand is strong. More field will start soon. Western supplies are limited. And I wonder if their cucumbers leaves are being eaten by deers like mine. Yes, I'm still having trouble with the deer. Neighbor had to shoo him away the other morning, so I have to come up with a new thing because evidently the cat thing is not shooing away. But anyways, egg pans. Eastern supplies are light with higher markets. Demand and quality are good. In the West, Mexican eggplants is improving. I don't know why they didn't say are improving. Anyways, grapes. Green and red. The red grapes harvest in Mexico is waning. Central California production has started with limited volumes due to cooler temps. Quality is good and markets are higher. Green grape supplies are lighter with steady markets. And then we have our lettuce, iceberg leaf, and romaine. Demand has softened, but markets are unsettled due to warmer weather. Some suppliers' yields are down, and we may see markets becoming active. We got melons and cantaloupe and honeydews. Central California cantaloupe production has started with limited supplies due to cooler temps. Arizona is waning. Quality is good, and markets are higher. Honeydew markets are steady. Supplies are lighter due to transition. And we go up here to our onions. We have onions, red, white, and yellow. Yellow, white onion markets are increasing, but supplies should improve soon. Red onion markets are stable with steady supplies. Quality is good. The rainy season has arrived in New Mexico, which may lead to harvest delays. Increasing time in the current barns is limited supply. Central California growers are in supply gap. And I want to touch something with the onions and stuff. Like the onions, when they grow their onions and they dry them out in barns and whatnot, and then the previous crop is is what we're on right now. And what I'm trying to get at is the fires that we had in New York, or not New York, but New Mexico and parts of Texas. A lot of their onion crops were hit by that. So expect once this this crop of onions gets used up, which is last season's onions, um, we will start seeing a lot of shortages on onions. So if you have a good chance to go out and get onions, dehydrate them, freeze them, whatever you want to do with them, but that'd be a good idea because we're going to have quite a bit of shortage on them, or the price will go up because we only have certain areas that we can get them from. Anyways, that was my little tidbit. Peppers, green, red, and yellow. Eastern green bell pepper supplies are light. Choice demand is strong with supplies light. Markets are strong with good quality. Red and yellow bell pepper are extremely short. Western bell supplies are short for all colors. Supplies are heavier to choice, but volumes remain light with high markets. That means price is going to go up. Green bell pepper volumes are light with high demand, keeping markets elevated. And we got our potatoes, and I called this last few months back. I said our potatoes we're gonna start seeing alerts on the potatoes, and boom, here it is. Washington and Idaho russet potatoes. Markets are increasing as demand exceeds supply. Quality is fair to good. There may be supply gaps as new crops are starting in 1 to 2 weeks. Late, or yeah, they're 1 or 2 weeks late. Fingerling potatoes will be short for 6 to 7 weeks. So yeah, potatoes are going to go up, which they already are. But I wish I had the space to grow a bunch of them, but I just don't. Squash and zucchini, Eastern supplies are better with good quality. Demand is strong, which may lead to increasing markets. Western demand is good. The field transition will keep volumes down. We have our tomatoes, which I have a couple just on the verge of making a tomato sandwich. I can't wait. Round tomato markets are stable. Roma, grape, and cherry tomatoes markets are strengthening due to the availability in the West is declining. And then over here we have on our right, it's called a reality check, and it tells you the supply on the left and the price on the right. And the closer it gets to the alert, then yeah. So you can tell our green beans uh, supply is on alert, so is the price. Same thing with Brussels sprouts. Then we have corn, celery, cucumbers, eggplants, both up there, and we also have herbs are moving up. Same thing up here with the onions; they're moving up a bit. Could be because we had a big recall on onions a couple weeks back. Peppers, real big issues with peppers. I hope everybody's growing some in the garden to combat this price hikes that's going to be coming. And we have our avocados and bananas on major alert, and blueberries. Blackberries moving up there a little bit. We have our limes, which has been there. But there you have it, guys. I hope this wasn't too boring. Learning about the upcoming prices and alerts that may be coming to your grocery store. Until next time, God bless.